And we got a message. Raiders? Oh, God. So that's new. Oh, God. I don't think we're ready for this. Alright, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to another episode on Manor Lords with me, Spacefish. And welcome back to this beautiful wintry sight of our little wooden church. And it's probably going to be one of the last times that we look at it this closely, because we will be tackling a little bit of an upgrade in this episode. It's finally time. We need to take care of that, and we need to take care of some other things, because of course we want to be able to continue upgrading our village a little bit. And with upgrading comes some new requirements from our townsfolk, such as a higher church level. And we don't want to just, upgrade the heck out of everything and then discover that all of our villagers are super unhappy with us because they don't have their requirements met. So that is one of the first things for us to do today. Also, probably very soon, sowing season coming up, so we need to take care of our fields. And we want to generally just probably target bringing the Burgage plots along a little bit further, getting some more level 2 plots, because behind this level 2 stuff, we also have some interesting stuff lying, like a bowyer's workshop, like an armorer's workshop, where we can start actually getting some weapons crafted to go and raise a proper army, because of course we've got the topic that there's a bunch of bandits all over the place, none of which I seem to be able to see on the map. These here, for example, they keep stealing resources from us all the time, which, really don't appreciate that, so we do very much need to take care of that. With that said, though, let's get going. Let's get ourselves underway, and let's have a little bit of a look. Why our requirements are not met? I guess it's part of the issue here that we're not meeting the requirements of the Burgage plots, and that's already causing unhappiness. But it feels more like it's a fuel issue than a church issue. Do we not have fuel? We've got 11 months of fuel. What's the issue here? We don't appear to have a market. Oh, there's firewood right there. People. There's just nobody working at the firewood market stand, apparently. How did that happen, I wonder? And why is the woodcutter's lodge in the middle of the... What? That does not seem right. What has happened here? There have been a few updates to the game, of course. Would be weird, though, if that causes that, to be honest. I'm not sure what happened to our woodcutter's lodge. We have a family assigned. I'm not sure why they're not crewing the marketplace. They should be, right? How is it working in other places? Like, what are we selling, for example? I mean, food, yes. Being, crewed. It's been taken care of, then, by the granary here. Where do we sell stuff like clothing, or... I mean, I guess leather. Warehouse worker, common goods stall. Where's Agnes work at? Oh, so she works over here. So we have a market. What? I don't think I quite get it. Okay, so they're allowed a market stall set up. Are these guys allowed a market stall set up? I'm guessing not, but we have a general storehouse that should be taking care of it. Apparently they cannot even set one up. I mean, I'm really a little bit worried about that one, because that can, of course, very quickly become a very, very big issue. But I'm not quite sure why these guys wouldn't be providing people with firewood. I'm also not sure why we have more stalls with leather that are not being taken care of. I'm just going to go let the time play a little bit, and I hope that it kind of fixes itself. Maybe there was some changes due to the update that the game just kind of needs to adjust to for a quick second. So we'll maybe just give it a second and see what happens. What we do also want, though, and what will maybe help a little bit with the approval then, is going to be upgrading the church. And for that, we need some of those clay, well, bricks, whatever it may be. Where do we have that? Roof tiles. Well, fair. So we need to make roof tiles. We do already have the mining pits. No, we don't have it. We just have it under construction. Okay, so that needs to be taken care of, and then the furnace, and then we're pretty much good to go. All right, clear. We can... This is actually new. How many additional families the settlement can support? So we got some more statistics here. 11 occupied, 13 constructor. We can accommodate 2. I'm not sure what the 1 meant to... Wait. Oh, what? But we're getting to... Oh, no. We will be getting 2 families? Ooh. Oh, resources stolen by the bandits again. Yeah, glorious. So that's why we want an army, of course. We do seem to have a little bit of an issue in terms of population space that I did not really quite have on my radar, I do have to say. So potentially we do have to just go and set up a burgage plot or 2 quickly. Actually, question there being, do we maybe have any potential to upgrade any burgage plots with housing space? Does not appear to be the case. Oh, but we are constructing another burgage plot. Okay, don't mind me. So we will probably still set another one up, because I don't think that will be enough. Alright, now, where are all the things? It's been a little while. Obviously, it shouldn't probably have been able to tell by the fact that it's been a while since I've actually uploaded YouTube videos since I played this game, so excuse me if I need to actually find my way again a little bit. But okay, there we go. That is one more burgage plot on the way, because honestly, like, even if this thing gets completed, we will very quickly need more space. And this +3 actually apparently means available living space. Oh, I was upgrading that. Okay, but that's actually... No, what? Yeah, this, I think, means more living space, right? So have more living space available on that one for 2 families. Oh, sorry. Misclicked there. Yes, 2 families. Okay. Not quite sure why this was unavailable to any families while we were upgrading, but yes. Okay, so now we have 3 spaces. We've got a 4th one then coming, but that we can probably just mark as lower priority for the time being. And people can get to it when they get to it, because we do want the clay stuff a little more urgently. Also, it does seem that all the firewood topic has resolved itself, as the warehouse has indeed taken care of the marketplace. So, all good on that front. Our generic storage is full, though. Apparently the granary is not very full. What is meant to be full here? I'm not sure what you're showing me. Communal oven? No. Ah, this one, right, we've built for when we actually do have something to harvest. 2 builder families at the moment, which is perfectly fine. It does look like snow's melting a little bit in places, right? Spring is coming, people. Spring is coming. Absolutely lovely. This is... Apparently, they need a little bit less wood than they used to due to the updates. That's fine. And here... Well, we're still waiting for the goods, but that should eventually change. We do have the planks. Not too worried about it. Also, just to quickly check, did we have a forest? We do indeed. Okay. I gotta do some work here, definitely. That's a very cut down forest indeed, I have to say. We'll get there again, eventually. Well, that's fine. So we do have the living space. This is being worked on in terms of the goods being taken care of. Maybe we can already start scheduling upgrades just on a low level. Here or there, at least. And then, you know, our construction will get to it when they get to it. Although, I am not really quite sure. Sorry, what is this with generic storage? Generic storage is not full. There's 1 unit of leather in there. I'm not quite. And this is like indeed not like nothing of it full. I'm not sure what this pop-up is supposed to mean. Maybe that's still a little broken, little bug that needs to be fixed. I'm not quite sure. More snow melting though, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Spring is indeed coming. But yeah, so but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. And it also does feel like there is nobody living in these while I'm upgrading them. So probably do want to control the pace of upgrades a little bit just to make sure that we have enough overhead living space for when new people join the village. Okay, but with that said, we do have the clay furnace now ready to go, which is lovely. Kinda don't quite have the people to get going on it. But to be honest, we can probably just start by having a family mine some clay, and then by the time we need to make clay tiles, either we will have another family or we will kind of just move them over once they have farmed a little bit. Quick thing that we can maybe go over briefly. I mean, 2 families with a forester's hut I think is a good call because we have literally deforested like half the village already. Burgage plot being built is all good and fine. Why is that being built before the mining pit, though? Oh, because there's no goods at the mining pit. Okay, but these are being delivered? Oh, no. Ah, I get it. Yeah, because we have got 2 families, of course. They're not just both working on the same thing at the same time. That was fast, though. Why is there a family assigned to it? How did that happen? I'm confused. That just was built. Like, why is there suddenly a family working for this? And why is there clay in generic storage? Were these people already... What? Can somebody tell me in the comments, was this already done last time and it just kind of got adjusted due to updates or something? I'm really not sure. But anyways, you know, there's apparently a family working on that. I just kind of want to make sure very briefly that we're not taking away from other places with that. We do not have anyone working on the saw pit, which honestly, I don't like all too much. We do have to fix that. But we can't at the moment. Well, I mean, technically, I guess we would. Yeah, let's just go and upgrade another... Burgage plot. 4 spots available. Okay, yeah. I think no requirements are not met. Which requirements are not met? Food stall supplies not met. Oh boy. And we got a message. Raiders. Oh God. So that's new. Oh God. I don't think we're ready for this. 365 days until we are being attacked. I'm not sure whether I can see them on the map already anywhere. Like, I'm guessing that these are... Is it those? Or are these guys belonging to this Hildebald dude? It feels like it's the Hildebald dude. But we need to assemble an army. And we don't really have one at the moment, so we kind of need to expedite our efforts here a little bit. And start making, I guess, some bows and stuff, right? What do we have for an army at the minute? And where can I see it again? Here. You got 20 spear militia, and that's it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that whatsoever. This is, ooh. We did survive the first year with spring coming, so that is great news indeed. We did make it. It is nice and green out again. But otherwise, ooh, I mean, that's some troublesome times ahead. Luckily, we do have some level 2 Burgage plots ready to go. Still not quite sure why in some of these places food store supply is not met, while others have it at 3 out of, you know, 3. When here just 2 is the maximum. I'm not quite sure. Maybe these people just haven't gone out and grabbed all the goods from the market yet, and are still to do so. We do have a new family that moved in, though, which is great. I really do like that, because that does mean that we can maybe go and specialize someone in something. Question being, okay, firewood, woodcutter, warehouse worker. A workplace. Okay, so these are the people taking care of the storehouse. I would say we can probably have another family take care of the storehouse and try and get these people. Oh, well, I don't have enough regional wealth. We'll get there. We'll get there very soon because, of course, we do get, well, not taxes, but we get income now with our level 2 plots. So we should be able to get there, I hope. In the meanwhile, I will just assign the new family to the saw pit. Actually, would be a question anyways, what we do require to produce bows. Because I'm honestly thinking realistically, yeah, Armorer's Workshop, mail armor and plate armor, I mean, it feels like you would need iron, which we don't have yet. Well, we can probably just make bows from wood. I'm guessing. I'm hoping. Also, there's crossbows. Oh, yeah, that's a new thing that came in a recent update. I just saw that recently. Actually, super cool. So maybe we can also have a little look at that. But okay, so, I mean, hopefully wood, maybe like wooden beams and stuff. Something like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. In the meanwhile, why can I not upgrade you now? Oh, a good thing that we actually got some people to work in the saw pit again, because we actually don't have the goods to upgrade any more houses. We also want to upgrade the church, of course. And here... Let me go and place one builder's family also now on the clay furnace, and just stick with one. I don't feel like we've got a massive amount of construction ongoing right now. We don't really have the goods for a massive amount of construction, so maybe we can leave it at that. Also, sowing season. Everything's sown out already, right? Why did I think it was going to be sowing season? It's not sowing season! It's growing season instead. So, here, I hope nothing changed in the update, and I do very much hope that we can keep this... Oh, I know what it is, though. It is sowing season if we do want some barley to make some alcohol to keep people happy. Oh, yeah, and there's the barley field, and that's not taken care of at all yet. Alright, I get it. Okay. So we're going to assign some livestock here. And I do need a family assigned to that, which does mean I need to take one family from somewhere. I just wouldn't know where. I don't need someone right now. Maybe in a stone cutting camp? It feels like we do have a lot of stone at the moment, and we're not really using much of it yet. So let's take one family away from here. Let's put them on the farm. And let's put that field priority to high. Hopefully they should be able to go and start going now that the snow is mostly gone. And we can fence these up now, apparently. Where I can... Okay. Oh, then you can use them as a pasture. Okay, okay. I get it. But yes, so we need to get the barley field ready to go. That one I almost missed. Hopefully, they will be working away on that swiftly, and we will at least have some sort of barley coming out of this field. I think with, of course, only sowing it in March, the rewards won't be all too high, but if we at least get something out of this, that's better than nothing. Right. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. In the meanwhile, we'll hope for some more regional wealth. This Burgage plot needs to be completed. Maybe after that, I can reassign that family to something. I mean, I could technically also upgrade another Burgage plot because I do have some more planks now. Let's maybe do that. We'll go for it. And then probably, to be honest, by the time that's upgraded, I feel like we'll need another Burgage plot because we need more space for living. But that would also mean that we do have another family, which would also be lovely. Another ruler's army was sighted. Okay, that's fine. We did level up the village, which is great. I mean, that gets us 2 technology points, and we do need to think about using these at some point. I am just really still not so sure about what we need. I think the communal oven probably is fine for starters, so I'm not really looking to spend something on that right away. We've got tons of fields. I mean, this actually is interesting. Droughts. Haven't had one yet. Don't know how it goes, but that seems quite dangerous. I mean, maybe that's like something we want to do. Trapping. Well, as of meat income, probably not bad, but with the fields now coming up and us farming more and more, I feel like it's probably not like the determining factor. Trade. Foreign supplies, new building, firewood card. As of income of firewood. Interesting. And then we've got armor making, which of course would make us stronger in terms of our ability to fight. Cool. And that could be cool. Charcoal kiln. Find 1 firewood into 2 charcoal, increasing fuel efficiency. I think we want that, to be honest. I think we want that. Like, as the city grows, that feels like it would be super advantageous. In terms of just not having to spam 15,000 families at firewood production. And also not having to cut down 15,000 forests. Let's go grab that at the very least. Deep mining, of course, if we have a rich deposit, it would make resources infinite, but I'm not sure we have rich deposits. Where do I see whether a deposit is rich? $236. Doesn't say, is it like... Ah, here. Okay, so we would have to go to a different region to even take advantage of that. And the wild berries are, of course, nothing that we are mining. You know, down here, when we get the iron deposit or something, that would be quite cool. But controlling other regions feels like it's a little bit into the future at this point in time. So I think we'll keep the other development point for now. And kind of just keep moving as is. Let me go and speed up time a little bit. I do want to check. Nobody starting work here. Hello? Work? Oh. Can I even sew still? At all? I mean, I hope I can, but... Where's the livestock? Ditz is plowing. Is he? Oh, it's because the... No, I'm not seeing him. Where the heck is he plowing at? Do we have another field that I did rename him accidentally there. Oh no, there he is! Don't mind me. Little bit blind, apparently. Okay, so he's plowing. I mean, the thing is actually, in the meanwhile, probably no one can actually sow or do anything productive. So, may not be the best idea to even have these people... Well, actually, mean, they can probably help them plow, right? I would hope. Maybe not. No idea. No idea. We shall see. How are we doing in terms of roof tiles? We're almost there. Getting some first ones in now. Not quite, but we're getting there. So that's nice. Upgrading more Burgage plots, which is also lovely. I just don't want to overdo it, you know, before we have the... At least, like, the church upgraded, like, a little bit more to make people happy. But I feel like we kind of have to keep the flow going a little bit so that we do earn more money. Because if you don't make enough money to actually get a boyer's shop, or workshop, rather, then, well, we'll probably run into terrible issues with these bandits. Because I don't think, at all, that I can repel these lads with 20 spearmen and call it a day. Doesn't feel like that's the way that it's going to be going. Question would be, though, is there any other way to actually make weapons, like, directly without the need for these sort of buildings being upgraded? Doesn't feel like it. Oh, this is also still a topic. Like, we don't have a mana yet, but also apparently our village is too small still. So, well, it'll come eventually. Does not look, though, as though we have any... Well, we've got a smithy. Well, that's just for tools. We don't seem to have anything where we can go and produce weapons. So, I guess we really need that building upgrade, which we need another 2 regional wealth for. Not quite sure how often I get this money, also. Like, I'll get it. Oh, mana... Wait, sorry, what? Ah, treasury. I know. Well, that's, yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know when we have income. If you can see that somewhere, please let me know. I really wouldn't have an idea. But would appreciate, of course, any tips if there is the possibility. Right, plows plowing. People not helping. Seems like it's going to take forever. I do really hope that we at least get to sow barn. It's going to grow a little, because Jesus Christ, that's not going to be great. The wheat seems to be growing very nicely. And same can be said for the flax. So on those 2 ends, very lovely indeed. We'll have some stuff to make clothes out of, I hope. And we'll have some stuff to eat. Which seems like a good start, at the very least. We are generally a little bit low on food, actually, and there comes another topic. Because the berries have grown back. And we do still have some space for families, so I would say we will go and put the last building family on a job as well, and just pause building operations momentarily. Actually, we did want to upgrade that church, right? Trees are growing here again, which is great. That's progressing nicely, but I do think I need a builder's family for the church, because we will have enough now. So let's go and schedule the upgrade, finally, to a small stone church. And we need to get some people from somewhere. We've got 11 months of fuel. And this is taken care of by... Whoop. Warehouse workers. It seems... Okay, so these guys are not taking care of a marketplace. They're just taking care of cutting wood. We will have, hopefully, I guess, less wood needed during spring, summer, autumn. Fingers crossed. I hope that's the way it works. Please let me know down below in the comments. But that should mean that we can take these guys off the job for the time being, and they can start upgrading the church now. So this will officially be the last time we see a little wood church around, because it is going to be becoming a stone church and making our people a little more happy than they have been up until this point. So I would say we will leave off with that right there. In the next episode, we will hopefully see this thing become a small, beautiful stone church. People will be more happy. We will continue expanding the village, of course, hopefully getting a new settler too. We will also be working on getting that regional wealth up to 10, so we can start getting a first bowmaker's workshop set up in one of these Burgage plots. And, well, we'll hopefully be also sowing and harvesting at least a little bit of barley so that we can go and get some alcohol brewed, make people even more happy, and have even more people join our lovely little village. But all that and more in the next episode. For today, this has been it. I hope you all very much enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon right next to it in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all that out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.